Again, I'm a voyeur, so I love it. I'll watch it.
It was definitely
sideshows that would come in and stuff. Do you still do those?
Yeah.
Oh, and the butterflies, before you get on, you're waiting in line.
Certified free, 7 days a week.
Yo, what up, shoppers? Joe Samino here with
Marilu.
surprise.
Yep.
Merce sausage in the house, along with Bubbles, coming in first and second, I think, unless somebody jumped in before these guys. There's been a sort of who done it or who did it first controversy.
I don't know. They may have just been them.
Well, I know. We just doubled our audience.
Oh, tripled, doubled.
Actually, it's tripled now. We are gaining traction here on the second to last Monday night live stream.
I know. What are we gonna do?
I don't know, but I gotta fix our background here. There we go. That looks better. Hello, widgets.
Hi, widgets. Good to see you.
So, Marilu, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You were out and about shopping today, correct?
I was out and about running some errands, yes.
I found it interesting you were wearing your Body Shop sweatshirt today while you were out and about.
Yeah.
Any interesting encounters or funny looks?
No, not one.
Not one?
Not one.
Hmm.
But I wasn't looking for it either.
What does that mean?
Like I wasn't looking at other people to see if they were reacting to my shirt.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. What's up, Elizabeth? Happy holidays to you as well. Yes, happy holidays. The holidays are afoot.
Yes.
For some, it's already started. For others, it's just ramping up here shortly. So, what about you, Marilu? How are you feeling about the holidays coming up?
I don't know. I have kind of mixed emotions. I think this year the holidays are going to be a little,
Yeah.
Hey, Keith, how are you?
What's up, Keith? Yes, the holidays definitely are a rough time for a lot of people. For a myriad of reasons. Sometimes they're reminders of long lost loved ones, family that are no longer. I was out shopping today and I was getting Christmas cards, and I'm holding cards in my hands and I'm kind of going through like who I need to get cards for, and not having to get a dad card came to mind. And so it caused quite an emotional roller coaster for me this afternoon. There's that. There's the stress of getting together with family that you don't necessarily want to be around. I think that's usually number one. What I hear from people is, I just don't want to be with Uncle Ted, who's got some really strange views about the world. And, there's always those things. But for others, it's also a time of peace. Getting to spend time with friends and family that you enjoy being around and having a laugh with, or telling stories or reminiscing, it can be all of those things all at the same time.
Yeah, quite a lot of emotions out there during the holidays.
Yeah, for sure. So, that was kind of one of the things that leading up to the last couple of weeks, especially this past weekend, this past weekend was the last official weekend of the year for the shop.
Mm-hmm.
we will be closed next weekend since we pretty much straddle in between two major holidays, Christmas and New Year's. So we opted to close for the weekend just to give ourselves a little bit of a breather, and give the staff a little bit of a breather, decompress after whatever we do for the holidays, and prepare for the upcoming holiday. And it seemed like this past weekend, quite a few people uh, had the shop in mind for, um, I guess, maybe de-stressing or preparing for said holidays. Both Friday and Saturday were quite busy.
Yeah, they were.
They were. Friday was Freaky Friday.
Hmm.
Um, the dungeon seemed quite busy.
I love how widgets like they like the winter solstice. At least the days are getting longer. Yeah, the dungeon was quite busy. A few birthday celebrations at Freaky Friday this time around. So yeah, it it was very populated.
I'm with you on that, widget. Also, yes. I for the longest time, did not really, I guess, pay attention to that. I knew that, you know, spring started on a certain date, winter, or excuse me, summer started. I knew all the seasons start on a specific date, but I never really connected it to, the equinox and the solstices that would happen every year. And after I learned that for the winter solstice, this is now the days are now starting to get longer again. It gives me hope for the new year coming, that spring is on its way, soon followed by summer, and we can wear shorts, and you can drive with the top down on the car, and so it kind of, for me,
Hmm.
this is like the start of a new wonderful beginning.
It can be. Yeah. Well,
Yeah. What about you? Did you ever really follow the winter solstice or have any feelings around it?
um, we we did because it kind of meant how soon we would get to go back home.
Back home?
Yeah, back to Puerto Rico.
You would go
So
back for the winter or for the summer
no, for the summers, but
after school?
at this time when winter solstice starts, it's also the start of us celebrating the Epiphany
Hmm.
from now through January 6th. So
We were talking about that, and you were commenting that in Puerto Rico, that that was celebrated more so than actual Christmas.
yes, it was so much so that I've told the story before that um, I remember my first uh, rendezvous with Santa Claus at Higbee's in downtown Cleveland. I had a pair of red, green, and black, patterned pants and a white sweater with a turtle on it, and me screaming my head off because I was like, "What do you mean, sit on this man's lap?" Um, you know,
A stranger's old stranger's hat
yeah.
lap.
So literally, my picture is me with my face all red, like I had just been crying, um, because I was sitting on some, white hetero male, cis male lap
With a gray beard.
with a gray beard that I did not know. Um,
So you really didn't know much about Santa Claus, having moved from Puerto Rico to stateside.
no, like we didn't have a like the only reason we had a Christmas tree was because my uncle and my aunts who were from Ohio,
Mm.
by marriage, gave us a tree, and and stockings and did, kind of like brought us into everything. So,
Hmm.
you know, uh, so yeah.
Hmm. So that sounds like it was a bit of a culture shock.
Um, it was obviously with my crying. Um,
Right.
we were used to leaving like 3 plates of different food for the 3 wise men,
Hmm.
and grain and or grass or hay for the 3 camels that they brought with them.
Hmm.
And early on, we learned about Frankenmuth, all the senses and all the things
Hmm.
that they brought and so forth. So to be like someone going, "Oh, did you get black coal in your stockings?" Look at that. No, I got you know whatever. But yeah, and it was a little interesting.
So you left out a very important detail in that story.
What is that?
What is the significance of Higbee's?
Well, Higbee's and Hallie's downtown Cleveland. Higbee's, they filmed the Christmas Story.
The scene, the department store scene
Mm-hmm.
with Santa and all that, they filmed at Higbee's.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then I I I I liked Mr. Kringle more than I liked Santa Claus because, like I said, Santa Claus was daunting to me, and the ho 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 and that kind of thing. Um,
Right.
you know, Mr. Kringle, from the store downtown was just a guy dressed in red and white with a set of keys.
Mm.
So I, I liked him more and assimilated with him more.
Mm.
Also, because they used to have like a little part, like a little Christmas thing, um, where Mr. Kringle was like with his keys. It was like one of the TV stations would do like their annual Christmas thing.
Hmm.
So
Speaking of annual Christmas things, I don't know if we talked about this on one of the live streams yet, but I just want to take a quick poll of everybody who's watching. The original Die Hard movie,
mhm.
is it a Christmas movie or not?
Yes,
Mr.
Mr.
Jingle.
Jingling. Yes, Mr. Jingling. He was from Hallie's.
Is that right? I never saw Mr. Jingling. Actually, I never went to Higbee's downtown for Santa.
Mm.
We were I don't know why. It's interesting when I think about it.
I don't know. That became a tradition for us. We'd always go downtown, hit Hallie's for Mr. Jingling, then
Hmm.
Higbee's for Santa Claus, and then the Christmas tree lighting, which was on Friday, right after Thanksgiving, downtown with the hot chocolate and the bands and the whole shebang, which they still do.
Hmm.
Well, in Public Square.
It
So,
sounds like
yeah.
you did a lot of cool stuff when you were a kid like that.
I think because I had moved from Puerto Rico, my uncles that had lived here for some time and my aunts by marriage uh, really wanted to give me that experience,
Hmm.
so it just kind of became tradition.
Right.
And then, like, I remember the first time, I think Teresa today was talking about she never sees Christmas cookies, the cutout cookies with the frosting on top, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, that's the one thing I hated about Christmas was my Aunt Claire and my Aunt Vivian would literally set up all these cutout cookies for us kids to decorate. And eventually one would start throwing frosting, and before you knew it, it was a
A
Christmas
frosting
cookie
food fight.
decorating, food fight. And then of course you ate them as you went along. They did have a little slide, so
Interesting.
but it wasn't there like all the way through. Just like when Hallie's closed,
Mm-hmm.
then they sent everything from Hallie's over to Higbee's, even Mr. Jingling. So
Ah,
then Mr.
okay.
Jingling, the keeper of the keys, became a part of Santa at Higbee's from Hallie's. But yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
So Bubble says that they are also afraid of the Easter Bunny and Chuck E. Cheese. Therefore, apparently, human-sized rodents.
I was gonna say, are you scared of furries?
Yes. Yeah. How do you feel about furries? That's a great question. So
Overall.
I'm curious. I'm going to ask Mer Sausage this question in case you know Mary Lou. But before I do, I want to say Bubble says that no, Die Hard is just a movie that takes place around Christmas. However, it is a great movie. She does at least agree to that.
Mm-hmm.
Widget comes in with the Die Hard. It was set on Christmas Eve, and I do believe that also. And I have to imagine at some point it did fall into Christmas Day because I think he was leaving early in the morning in the limo.
Yeah.
Elizabeth says yes. So we've got one yes and one no. I vote yes. It is a Christmas movie. Mary Lou,
I say it's a Christmas movie.
like you have to watch it at Christmas, right? Like
It goes along with all the others,
a Christmas Story, like
A Christmas Story, National Lampoon's Christmas.
yes,
What else? And then it goes along with The Sound of Music is always on
which I have never
ABC,
seen.
During Christmas time. It's a Wonderful Life is always on during Christmas time. There's those like Die Hard, like
Scrooge.
Scrooge is on, that you have to watch. Oh, hey!
Valfreya. So Valfreya says that they've got a new laptop and they don't remember how to sign on to their other account. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us just the same. That's awesome. We appreciate that. Listen, we've only gotten 2 people out of the 10 watching vote. I really need to hear whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not. And if you've never seen it, I'm going to say shame on you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, if they were at the club on Saturday, they saw it.
Yes, we did. So, interestingly enough, we have not been playing naughty movies on the big screen in the club. Oh, stop it, Lucky! Come on. It's
Hey,
50-50
Lucky, how have you been, girl?
We need somebody to really tip the scales on this one way or the other. We normally play just sort of like the rules and stuff like that as a in place of. Oh goodness. Uh-oh, we've just tipped the scales. Oh, we're back. We're back. We're even. Oh, Gremlins. Was Gremlins a Christmas movie?
Well, they were, the one scene where they all go nuts and crazy. They're like dancing from the poles off of a Christmas tree.
Christmas lights, like the whole thing. Okay. Gremlins
I
has my
that
vote.
one in there.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie. So right now we're 50-50. We're
with an oddball vote for Gremlins.
No, wait. You said yes, right?
I
Let's go back and count. I think the yeses have it so far.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else? I want to go back and look at the chat real quick. I thought there was something else I wanted to comment on. No, I think that was it. Oh, Chantel. Oh, how are we friends?
But they said Gremlins, yeah.
All right, fine. Oh goodness. I think it was who said on Saturday that Die Hard wasn't a Christmas movie, and I just said I don't know how the hell we're even friends.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes. So we played Die Hard at the club on Saturday night. And I don't know what came on afterwards, but all I saw were cartoons, and I just dipped the fuck out. I was like, I don't know what they put on, but I'm getting the fuck out of here. But that said, Freaky Friday was pretty good. We had a really nice turnout for the last Freaky Friday of the year. There was lots of play going on. The squeeze cage was set up and got a lot of use. 10 out of 10. Every single person who got in it loved it.
Yeah.
And said they could absolutely fall asleep in it.
I would say, when we've used it in the past, I had run it with a couple of other employees, and we would kind of look at people and be like, okay, this one's gonna get dizzy, this one's not, this one's gonna. And this time around, watching you taking people up and down, I was like, I was kind of in my head doing the same thing, and lo and behold, the ones that I was like, yeah, no, they're not gonna get dizzy, they're not gonna stumble when they come out of it, were the ones that did. And I was like, oh. And I have to say, the majority of them were men, and I think they just, that I could handle this.
I can't tell you how many times I told this our I was almost going to say our first date, but it really wasn't a first date. I would say it was like our first date doing something that wasn't like dinner or, kind of like the traditional thing, going to Cedar Point.
Oh, when I invited you to my company.
Yes.
Function.
And we went to Cedar Point and we got on, I don't even know what the hell it's called, but it might even be called the Witch's Wheel.
It is the Witch's Wheel.
That's exactly what it felt like. Anyway, yes, I told the story of how we got on that, and I was pretty much wrecked for all of the rest of the day physically from being spun around like a top upside down and forward and backwards.
Yeah, it was very illuminating that when we got off of it, as we're strolling down the beautiful path-like streets that they have there at Cedar Point with the vendors and everything, when he decides to tell me, I almost threw up on you. And I was like, what? I'm in the front like, woohoo, it's the front, yay! Wee! Only to now have the knowledge that he was behind me.
Listen.
That should have been my red flag right there.
What, that I couldn't go on a spinny ride? So, okay. Question for you.
Go ahead.
And I don't know the actual movie reference, but it goes something like, of all the places, of all the gin joints, I can't remember what movie it's like. It's all the gin joints, of all the places you could have been. Why here?
Casablanca, and that's not it. I don't think that's exactly what he said. That's one of those.
Oh yeah. So what does he say? I'm sure somebody knows in the live stream.
What is it? I'm looking at it here. I'm trying to find what it like literally online what it is. Here it is. Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all of the world, she walks into mine.
So, Marilu, you and I had a conversation the other day, and I shared with you, I think I made the comment that you and I have been together for 22 years. And so I ask you, Marilu, of all the gin joints and all the cities and all the entire world, why this place? And more importantly, why me?
Why this place, as in how I ended up at the club?
More importantly, why me? 22 years
Oh, so
later.
we're making this all about you, huh?
No, this is about you. I'm asking you, why me? What all the men of all the people that you know, you just said it, you work at United. How many thousands of people did you work with there? All of the thousands of people that you've met in your entire life, all the men, all the people, all the lifestyle events. Me.
Oh, outside of the yellow mustard disco
Not good
shenanigans
enough.
satin shirt
No.
that you were wearing the first time I saw you.
You had many opportunities after that to walk away.
Yeah, I did, but yet for some reason, um, you know, and I'll get this stuff out of the way. Outside of being handsome and uh, showing a sense of intellect and and being tall, which is generally what I like. Having features like John Hamm, like all with the exception of one person I've dated, everyone has that very specific look. Clean cut, business like, um, stable, secure, safe. Um,
There was so much to overcome, though, Marilu. I mean, literally. I mean, looking backwards at the timeline to that first time, and I'm going to make a strong argument that we probably saw each other prior to that, probably 10 years before that.
oh, I am sure of that. We ran in the same circles, knew, hung out at the same bars, knew the same people. I mean, even Merce Sausage.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that was like, wait a minute, he's not your friend, he's my friend.
So I'm gonna put this out there really quick. Merce Sausage and I had a conversation the other day, and he was commenting about how he would run into all these people after the fact that when they said they would go to Club Coconuts or 1148, that they were underage, and then I reminded him that you had actually worked the door at Coconuts.
Underage.
Well, I didn't see the underage part, but I'm just going to say you weren't doing a very good job if they were all getting in underage.
No, I mean, I worked. Okay, so, well, no, my shifts would change. Sometimes I'd be at the VIP door. Sometimes I would be at the actual back door, which was the door between Shooters and Jillian's. So I think if anyone was a hard ass about people coming in underage, was me. Because I was, and I didn't want to give it up that I was, and I didn't want my friends to be like, well, girl, you work here, get me in.
Right.
Like, no. That's how I got into the nightclub business. And that's how I went from, working the door to bartending to being an event coordinator, and throwing parties and doing VIP parties and driving people back to their hotels that would come and do stuff at Club Coconuts and or Club NRG, all of those. So, I wasn't gonna F that up.
Okay, so there's the strong possibility exists. Merce. First of all, I'm going to out Merce real quick.
Baja Beach Club.
Wait, say that again?
I used to dance on the bar when it was Baja Beach Club.
Can we see what that dance looks like real quick?
Oh, actually, they used to have us do different routines. Kind of like when you go to Mary's, the drag place, like, or when you think of in Friends when Monica had to go work at that bar as a waitress, and so we had different routines and so forth. Yeah.
Does
but
that no? We're not going to get to see one.
you're not going to get to see one. No.
Okay, so Merce, although I know he does not remember you working there, as he doesn't probably remember anybody except for a few individuals.
Hmm.
So 22 years. We met 22 years ago on your birthday, by the way. Surprise! I'm your gift.
What a happy birthday.
Yeah, didn't we meet on your 35th birthday?
We did. We did.
Okay, so we met on your 35th birthday.
Yeah.
And, you were like a moth to the flame, attracted to the mustard yellow shirt. And this tall John Hamm looking gentleman standing before you. You mentioned a lot of physical traits that initially drew you to me. A couple of things that went a little deeper. So I still ask that question. 22 years later, all of the seemingly insurmountable obstacles that it took for you and I to be sitting here on this live stream today, talking about 22 years ago, 30 years ago, when we could have potentially met. Why me?
There was just a softness about you. You weren't just my teddy bear
Teddy bear?
in the sense of you being hairy.
That I am.
um,
Somebody asked me about cubs and bears today.
yeah. You're just safe, easy to talk to. A lot of somewhat family similarities.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you heard me. At a time when I didn't think I was.
When you didn't think you were heard?
Um, Heard, seen, acknowledged.
Mm-hmm.
I've always touted myself as being a strong, independent woman.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always layers in there that kind of creep out every once in a while.
Creep out?
You know. Um,
You mean the unhardened parts?
yes.
The softer parts.
Yeah. Yep. No. And I truly thought of us as friends.
Friends with
Just
benefits.
friends. So it
Me too, Bubbles. Me too.
for anything else to have happened for me, that was just like, oh wow, meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So then when you found out I wasn't so awesome,
I'm sorry.
I said then when you figured out I wasn't so awesome and that there were real, parts of me that were broken, fucked up, unhealed, um, terrible mistakes. What kept you going?
people may have brought those things up or been like, oh my God, la da da, kind of things. I took it with a grain of salt and was like, well, that's not the person that I see in front of me. That's not the person that I know.
Mm-hmm.
They're totally different and engaged,
Mm-hmm.
when they're with me.
Mm-hmm.
So, we all start out somewhere. We all make mistakes. We all fuck things up. We all, take people for granted and, like I said, make mistakes and sometimes throw people away. But, you know, we all rise to the occasion and see them and move forward and, you know, strive to make ourselves better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that.
Hmm.
I've often wondered that. Truly, I've often wondered that. I know full well our history, and when I look backwards, I think, how the fuck? Like, legitimately, like, what the fuck? Everything, every single thing
Mhm.
that happened, that there was a point in time that if you had asked me 15 years ago, would I be standing here doing this with you? Not. I would have fucking laughed. I would be, you're out of your fucking mind. Like, no, no. I could not have dreamt this up. I could not have put this together even if I planned it. As you well know, I'm a terrible planner.
Yeah.
Am I in any way, shape, or form a good planner?
Nope. You can have 20 calendars on your phone and on everything else, and
Yes.
nope.
But I am working on
put
it.
it on paper. I print out the freaking calendar for you.
I promise I am working on it. I actually have been putting stuff in my calendar recently, even things that seemingly are unimportant, just so I can remember them. But I am definitely working on that. But yes, when I look backwards, I literally say, what the fuck? But
I mean, I have to think about this too. You turned me into a cat lady. I was all about dogs. Allergic to cats.
I turned you into a cat lady?
Yes.
I would love to hear this story.
The cat, Buddy,
Yes.
who came into your house while I was there,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of claimed the bed all to and for herself.
Mm-hmm.
That was the initial contact with cats. I mean, I can literally say I never had cats growing up. I wanted this orange tabby that was like a feral in the neighborhood. My parents would not let me. So I never had interaction with cats. And lo and behold, this little kitten just
Black and white tuxedo.
walks into your house.
Like, hi, I live here.
Yeah. Good to see y'all. I'm going up to bed. Like, literally, that's what she did.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you I'm allergic to cats.
You wouldn't let me get rid of Buddy.
Well, the next day, what was I supposed to do? The next day I go to work. Or that night I went home. I go to work the next day. I, repack my bag for the week to come back to your house. And what do I see when I get there?
I don't know. What do you see, Marilu?
2 little bowls in the kitchen.
Well, they gotta eat and drink water. I'm not
and a litter box.
I am a good host. Despite you not liking my meatloaf, I am a good host.
And a litter box.
And not feed them.
And a litter box.
Well, you got to go to the bathroom after you eat and drink, don't
Well,
you?
wait a minute. The first night you kicked them out of your house
Oh,
because
no,
they
no,
were
no, 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 no,
meowing.
no. No, let's get this straight. I did not kick them out. They were crying to go out. First of all, it was a kitten. It wasn't my cat. I thought, okay, this is somebody else's cat. Let Buddy out. Well, at that point, it's Buddy the nameless cat. It wasn't until the next day. First of all, that was at like 2:00 in the morning, by the way.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I'm not keeping somebody's cat. I get up out of bed, go downstairs, open up the door, cat runs outside, see you later, bye. Next night, repeat. Cat shows up, runs inside. I go to bed. 2:00 in the morning, meow, meow, meow. I open my eyes. Fuck you, you're my cat now. Good night.
See? And then I think the next month, all of a sudden, Buddy was having sleepovers at my house.
Yes. Yes, we need to socialize you two.
Mhm. Yeah. At that point, you didn't know Buddy was a female cat
No, I did not.
until you started sending me pictures of her dancing. Oh, look, she's dancing. Oh, no, she's
Yes,
not.
definitely a Beyonce style dance.
I'm like,
Buddy
no,
was
she's
Buddy was
not. Like, I'm backing it up. I'm backing
Buddy was
it
doing all the single ladies for sure.
up. Oh my god.
So anyway,
But yeah.
yes. So I turned you into a cat lady. Doesn't that
Mhm.
make me a cat lady?
Oh yeah, like your dad.
Yeah, my dad. Yes, my dad was definitely okay. So
A cat lover.
this is so interesting to me. This just hit me. I was mentioning earlier about thinking about my dad, and this didn't actually hit me until just now. So yes, my dad did sort of collect cats in a way, and by that he would actually take in strays, and he actually built a cat house outside, put stuff in it to try and help keep his cats warm. He would take them to the fucking vet and get them shots, but like some of them were mostly outdoor cats, but a couple of them he ended up keeping.
Mm-hmm.
One of those cats was a Maine Coon.
Mm. And now we have this ragdoll.
Maine
Kitten that
Coon
shows up.
sized cat, a foot.
Mm-hmm. I told you your dad sent him.
Oh, he certainly did.
He came out from underneath your dad's car and the grates. So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So
Yeah. For which, ladies and gentlemen, he terrorized the Christmas trees today in the
Oh,
the photo booth area.
yeah, so we haven't really socialized Buster downstairs much. Although today he managed to get as far as the lounge, and they were decorating the trees already, so thank goodness. But yes, Marilu caught video of Buster climbing into the tree.
Mm-hmm. Which, as you guys know, the trees are white and he's white, so he was blending right into it.
Yes, he was trying to hide from Buddy. My dad might have been a Disney princess. My dad was a big softie at heart. He
Yeah.
So Belfray says the bottom half of their tree is empty of ornaments. My new kitten has removed all of them.
Yeah.
Well, listen. So Marilu had, and the operative word being had, a mini Christmas tree set up behind where she sits, and that lasted up until last night.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Buster said, "Well, we think did something with the lights because those stopped working."
Yeah. Well, he was literally biting the light bulbs.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you're gonna electrocute yourself.
There goes one of them lives.
And then it was like I woke up the next day and mid-afternoon, I'm like, what happened to the lights?
Mm-hmm.
And I start looking and I'm like, huh. So I kind of let it go. But then later on that, evening, he decided that he was going to kill the angel that was on the tree and pull her down. Mind you, this tree was only like this big, you know. And I was like, oh no, enough. Like, no, that angel actually um, has some history, so I was like, yeah, we can't have that.
No, Freya, stop! You ruined it. I was going to say to Jason, yes, it is a replay. No, Jason, we were just in mid-story. We didn't want to detour from the story. But anyway, yes.
Yeah,
So
yes,
Jason,
Lucky.
Jason is announcing that he has got a house now for a big, huge party. So I'm sure Jason will be making that announcement sometime soon.
Yes.
So.
Cool.
Yes, Lucky, just like the cat's on Christmas vacation, as we just discussed earlier about one of the, I think, the obligatory Christmas movies to watch.
Yeah.
So, so Saturday.
Yeah.
we haven't even gotten to Saturday yet. So
we
Saturday.
Did.
Huh?
We kind of did, off and on.
We kind of did. Yeah. So Saturday was our North Pole event, which is our holiday event, annual holiday event. First time using that name, by the way. But we included with that sort of a holiday costume contest.
Yeah.
And we run it like we do all of our contests now, which is get your photos taken at the photo booth, and then the staff reviews those photos on Monday, not only for the contest, but also for those who mistyped their emails or forgot to put their email in or whatever, so we can send them their pictures. So we originally were only going to pick one winner, but there were so many.
Yes, there were quite a few.
So number one, I think we're just going to do this from now on, that if you dress up in theme, especially for something like this where there's a contest, we're automatically going to award you points. So if you took a photo and submitted it, we already have awarded you points. It's 5,000 per person. So if a couple got 10,000 body shot points or shot points, excuse me. So no matter what, everybody's a winner from Saturday. So we picked three. We picked grand prize winner and second and third runner up. And I'm gonna do it just like they do with all the other contests. We're gonna go in reverse. So our third runner-up, winning a free event, sans New Year's Eve, Halloween, Glowgasm, Flirt Fusion 0609. That is our third runner-up for the North Pole Holiday Costume Contest. Yay! We need like an applause thing. Do we have anything like that?
I used to have that little machine that had the applause things, but then I don't know
there's
what
something
you did
in
with
here. Hold on. I got something. Well, yeah, we could do that. Oh, we got music. Oh, we got holiday music. Hold on a second. There we go. We got holiday music. We'll do holiday music while we're making the announcement.
Okay.
Sorry, Flirt Fusion 0609. You didn't get holiday music, but now you do. Third or second runner up, Leo and the Moon. Leo and the Moon also wins a free event. And our staff has already put those points in your account so that you can use those to redeem at your nearest shop event. Sans New Year's Eve. Our grand prize winner for the North Pole Holiday Costume Contest and a 1 month Diamond Pass, including New Year's Eve, if they want. We can start that for New Year's Eve. So I'm going to say this name really quick, but it's actually two individual accounts. They are a couple. And I'm not sure how to say the other username.
Oh, hold on. Let me look at the list. Is it in the chat still?
It is in the chat.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to make an attempt at it. The first one's super easy. So grand prize winner for the North Pole Holiday Costume Contest is Beach King and Scaleve. I think that's how we say it. Yay!
Yeah, please.
All right, good.
Yay!
I did it. Yay, Gelsomino. All right.
Well, if you see them,
Should we kill the Christmas music, or are we going to keep it going for the rest of the show? All right. Anyone else annoyed by the Christmas music, just say so. I'll stop it.
So yeah, if you see them posting on the news feed or see them at the club, congratulate them.
Yes, and we will post this on the newsfeed after the show.
Mm-hmm.
So I like doing stuff like that. There was actually a lot of really great costumes, great outfits. I feel bad. A friend of mine who comes to the club also had this really, forgive me, like really obnoxious. It almost looked like a onesie. Like it was a. Like
it was a onesie.
Was it a onesie? Okay.
It was a onesie.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, it looked great, but I was like, all right, like you're rocking it out.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, there were a lot of people that rocked out,
and we had two people that were wearing the Christmas Story onesie.
Yes.
I was like waiting to see how many we would have in the crowd, and I was like, oh, only two.
Two Ralphies.
Yeah.
I did tell the story about people were talking about those costumes, and I remember in second grade, I was in. So I went to Catholic school for the first 2 years of my scholastic career, and I was a lamb in the nativity play.
Okay.
And my aunt, my mother's aunt, my great aunt, sewed me an entire white zip-up onesie outfit with ears and everything. I mean, it was like wool. Like it was not. Well, it wasn't wool, but it looked like a lamb's wool. This whole entire thing, I was sweating. I remember sweating. And being so embarrassed because I was the only one that had like a full-on lamb suit, Christmas Story type costume. Mine was white, because I'm an angel. I should have been an angel. That's what the problem. I was a big lamb, not the angel. So.
No. I remember like one of my Christmas plays was we had to do something with snowballs, and like they gave us like the foam balls and stuff, and we had to throw them out into the crowd.
Nice.
And we were like 5 or 6 years old, I think, maybe 7, and it was like the balls just went. Oh. Like no one had the gumption.
Right. These are 5.
No one ever got any into the actual
virtual
crowd.
toddlers throwing styrofoam balls out into the crowd.
Yeah. I was like, what?
I was talking about that with somebody. I'm a right-handed person. However, the only thing I do with my left hand is shoot basketball. Everything else, I throw right, I bat right, I masturbate right. But when I shoot basketball, I shoot with my left hand.
Ah, okay.
So, I don't know. When you were talking about throwing those balls, I was thinking about what it would look like if I threw it with my left hand. So, so we were talking about the prizes that people won and the 1 month Diamond Pass. I want to explain to people what the Diamond Pass is, and then also I'm going to tell you why I'm telling you this. So a Diamond Pass, for those who don't know, is a membership at the club that when you purchase it, it gives you unlimited events. You could literally attend every single event an entire month, or for 30 days. In this case, 30 days, at no additional cost. Now, we have a version of that. We sell a season pass, or we sell a 3-month pass for that, and it's about $250 a person, is what it breaks down to be. We just rolled out the 1 month pass option. So for $199, you can buy a Diamond Pass for 1 month and it'll include unlimited events. Now, the reason I'm saying that is New Year's Eve, Gatsby After Dark, there are only 36% of tickets available now. So we are well beyond halfway sold out, and 9 days out.
Oh, wow.
The Diamond Pass, should you buy it now or anytime prior to December 31st, will include New Year's Eve. So let me just break this down for you.
Okay.
A couple's New Year's Eve pass right now is $118. A Diamond Pass for the entire month that includes New Year's Eve and the whole next month of events, or next 30 days of events, is included.
Okay.
So in effect, for about $80 more, you're getting the whole next month of free parties. So yes, that was very salesy. I am imploring you, get a Diamond Pass. It'll be great in the wintertime, especially for those that, travel from distances and maybe the weather sometimes can be wonky. You're trying to plan and buy tickets and get sitters. When you have the Diamond Pass, sitting around, you were gonna lay on the couch and watch TV and maybe pass out. Fuck it, let's go out. Doesn't cost you another penny, other than maybe a little gas and if you bring a little drink. But you really can just show up with yourselves. We've got free appetizers and food. You've got unlimited washes, juices, Red Bull type drink at the bar, water, coffee, tea, me. Not me. You don't get me at the club.
Okay.
And a great night out. If you want to dance a little bit, you want to socialize, you just want to sit at a table and talk and catch up and decompress, or maybe be a little adventurous.
Yeah.
I was, thinking about that today when I was thinking about my dad, and you don't know when you're going to go, right? So why not just make every day an adventure?
Yeah.
So come to the shop and make your evening an adventure.
There you go.
Yeah. So really at this point, the only event left in 2025 is New Year's Eve.
Wow.
Kind of wild.
It seems like it was just yesterday we were talking about
2025.
Yeah.
Coming into 2025.
Yeah. Very true.
I have to say this. This Gatsby party is really interesting, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
I remember 2019, leading up to New Year's Eve, and there was conversation about doing a Gatsby type event. And for some reason, it didn't strike me, and we didn't do it.
Right.
And I thought, maybe next year, and I don't know. I think I was kind of poo-poo on the whole idea, just for whatever reason. This is 2019. And then we come into the new year, everything's fine. We have a great New Year's Eve. And then 2020, COVID happens and all the other bullshit that came along. And I was literally just thinking that, this first 5 years of the 2020s have been pretty fucking crazy.
They have been.
Crazy.
They have been. It's just a lot.
And at times really felt insurmountable. And unsurvivable. And for some it was. My dad and my best friend are two examples of that. One of my best friends did not survive it. And I really feel like so now we're doing the Gatsby thing. Like, we're doing the Gatsby this year. And our staff are on point. We're taking the numbers up to a little bit more than we usually do for New Year's Eve. We'd ordinarily almost already be sold out. And I feel like going into 2026, like, these first 5 years have been fucking bonkers. How about the next 5 years are really fucking incredible?
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm feeling good going into the new year. And I hope I hope some, if not all of you, are feeling the same way. It's been a roller coaster ride, and as you know, we were talking earlier about potentially 30 plus years of Marilu and I being in each other's sphere, knowing each other, being together for 22 years, naughty dating for a few years, dating for a few years, getting married, opening up this club here in Pittsburgh, which, by the way, 2026 will be the 10-year anniversary for the shop here in Pittsburgh.
That it will be, yes.
November 11th of 2026 will be the club's official 10-year anniversary. So I think 2026 is, hey, it's either boom or bust, right?
Yeah. It's going to be a boom on my end. Boom, boom.
Well, you know what? Good night, Bubbles.
Night, Bubbles.
To you. We really look forward to seeing you as well. You know, I want to wrap up this show. This is our second to last show for the live streams, officially weekly live stream. And so next Monday will be the actual official last live stream. And, you know, there's a part of me that's sad about it. I was talking to somebody, I think on Saturday, and we were talking specifically about this. Oh yeah, John Gaz, I can say his name. Yeah. You know, he likes to comment that the whole reason he found the shop was through Chatterbait. We just got done talking about COVID, and you know, we did the whole Chatterbait thing for many months. Mm-hmm. And John Gaz followed us from that, as did Jason. Jason is one of our original viewers. From Chatterbait, and you know, so there's a part of me, I know that this for some people is, you know, Bubbles saying that, you know, this is her Monday thing, and we appreciate that. So yeah, that part I'm gonna miss. But having Monday nights off, being able to spend a little bit more time with you, you know, not working, was most of my motivation for this. So we will be resurrecting Confessions of a Sex Club Owner, the podcast. Yes. If you go to Spotify and look up Confessions of a Sex Club Owner, we do have some of our episodes on there. Some of the original interviews, you saw some of those in our intro. There are clips from those interviews on there. So yeah, go back and check out Confessions of a Sex Club Owner, and we'll be uploading new episodes come the beginning of the year for that, once we sunset the live stream. So anything you want to add before we go, Marilu?
We have a lot of new things that are coming up for the new year.
Yeah.
From Marilu and you. Oh my God. We have a pelvic yoga class. We have a couple spicy yoga class. We have our usual couples massage class, and then we have two that are risque.
Did you say risque?
Yes.
Hold on, let me mute the Christmas music so you can say it again.
Some yoni massage classes, some lingam massage classes, a few meet and greets that some people have asked for that I'm trying to work through. So there's a lot of things that are coming next year that are community based, educational, and of course always a good time. So just keep your eyes and ears open.
Yep, those announcements will be coming really soon. We're working on our winter schedule, the rest of our winter schedule. I think all of January is up right now, and we are working on February as well. So if you're watching this live stream for the first time, you're interested in joining the shop, you can visit bodyshoppittsburgh.com, click the Apply Now button, fill out your application, watch your consent video, or AKA CAP video. We do age verification before approval, so you'll go through that process. If and when you're approved, you'll be able to log into your account, chit chat with current members, people who have been to the shop for a long time, maybe make some connections, learn a little bit more about the club before you attend, and then, of course, attend events. That's ultimately what we want you to do. We want you to come and explore, be adventurous. You do not, there is zero requirement. Let me make this abundantly clear. Zero requirement for anybody to participate in anything. I don't care if you're an individual, couple, throuple, or more. There are plenty of people who've done the shop just to be in a wonderfully fun, safer, inclusive, sex positive, Marilu's coin phrase, environment. And I think for some partnered people, some couples, the shop can be a great place for you to add that spark back into your relationship. Be adventurous together. Do something naughty together. And I think that's a big reason why I keep doing this.
Yeah.
So, as we know, all relationships run into challenges and issues and concerns and questions and wonders. For that, you can visit mariluandyu.com and speak to a board certified sexologist who does also happen to be my beautiful and lovely wife sitting on top of me. Marilu does coaching for individuals and couples, thruples, and more, specializing in E&M and kink and all the other non-traditional relationship dynamics. She is an expert in that, and I think does incredibly well.
Oh, thank you.
So if we don't have anything else, I'm going to hit the let's get out of here button, let everybody else move on with their evening, and then you and I can move on with ours.
Yeah.
All right, folks, thanks for watching. We will see you one last time next Monday.
Yeah.
At 8:05 Eastern Standard Time. You guys have a great holiday week, and we will see you next Monday. Guys, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Certified free, 7 days a week. That wet ass pussy good. My pull-out game weak. Ooh, yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. I'ma bring a bucket and a mop, darling. Give you everything I got. I'm falling. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Beat it up, catch a charge, extra large and extra hard. Put your pussy in my face, sweep my nose like a credit card. I'm on top, you wanna ride, do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in your mouth, girl, while you looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play, I'll wear disguise. I'ma park my Mack truck in your garage. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Gobble me, swallow me, drip it down inside of me. I gotta jump out before it gets inside of you. Tell me where to put it, but don't tell what you about to do. Talk your shit, baby, bite your lip, girl. Ask for a car while you riding that dick. Oh, I'm on top, you wanna ride. Do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in your mouth, girl, while you looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play, I'll wear disguise. I'ma park my